Hey, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Generic Commander, where we played Commander just like, actually, not like everybody else this time. We are playing Aetherdrift Precons. This is episode 2 of the Precons. As you will see, we each got a Precon last week. We played it as just the straight up Precon. This week, we upgraded them, but we kept the upgrades to a uniform $25 to make it affordable for those who may want to copy some things or do a couple things different, but it gives some really good ideas. So we're going to kick things off. We're going to have Jolly introduce his deck. Jolly, tell us about your deck.
Yeah, okay. So this is P and Nalar. And the thing about it is that I can't figure out what the deck wants you to do. Because it's kind of trying to do two things. And I think that what the deck really wants you to do, more so than making the big flying vehicles, is that it really is just trying to consistently make this 6 energy every combat, right? It's one of the best consistent ways to gain energy, so I'm kind of trying to stick with that. I'm trying to make sure that I can always hit everybody early and often to get my 6 energies. And so I cut a lot of the cards for just a bunch of kind of like 1-drop artifact creatures. So that when I drop P and Nalar, hopefully I can get in under the radar and get some hits in. But in doing so, I also cut a lot of the reasons why you would want to accumulate that much energy. So I've kind of gone back to, I guess I am just making a big car in the sky. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. If it works really well, I'm going to feel really good about this commander. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to be like, I'm probably just going to build Saheeli like I think everyone else on Earth will do. But I'm excited to see if I can make this exciting enough for me to want to really get down to the brass tacks and figure out what it is that it craves and desires. Because right now I don't know. But that's me. Ham!
Yo. So I have kind of the opposite problem. So like Hashaton, Scarab's Fist, I know exactly what the goof is. This thing is trying to like madness reanimate, like it's eternal madness. We're doing eternalized by way of madness. We're discarding cards, and as we're doing, we're triggering and making tokens of those cards we discarded. And I feel like this precon out of the box just was not equipped to really juice the goof, right? I wasn't really seeing that really pop off. Instead, it was going like go wide zombies, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with go wide zombies, but like this commander is not trying to go wide zombies. Instead, I filled my deck with a bunch of like gigantic monsters. Some of my all-time favorites, like Akroma, Angel of Wrath, Nezahal, Iridescent Angel. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but hopefully you'll see it today. I don't know. Alongside a whole bunch of ways to like loot more consistently, so like Rona, Herald of Invasion. One thing that I find really fun, Ret 2 Mystic is in the precon, and it's this zombie bird for 2 that gives all creature cards in your hand cycling for 1 and a blue.
Ooh.
And the number of people that I heard go, oh my god, this card's amazing. Do you see this? This is perfect. And like it's a cool card. Like they're not wrong. But like compulsion exists. And it's for like every card in your hand, and it's like the same card except it doesn't die to like cut down or like fatal push, and it's going for like 20 cents, and it was recently reprinted in Wilds of Eldraine, so it's like,
Yep.
it's like it's right there, guys. Like it's the same thing. So anyway, so that's in here, of course, along with a bunch of other stuff. So I actually ended up changing 27 cards out of the deck. So hopefully it will play very differently. And I also like had a lot of fun digging through a bunch of my old stuff and just finding cards that let me discard cards for value. And there are some old school classics in here that I'm hoping that we see. So, yeah. So Hashaton, Scarab's Fist, reanimate big things the moment you discard them as 4/4s. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
So Jarvis, you had the other part of the Esper deck. What'd you land on?
So yeah, I have Temet. So Temet, the deck actually really was tuned well for what Temet wanted to do, because Temet just wanted zombies and wanted you to draw cards and discard cards. Well, discard when you drew off your attack. But what I noticed is they had a lot of amass cards in here, and I don't think Temet really worked well with the amass. And the things that gave zombie tokens abilities, because it didn't give it to all zombies, just the tokens. So I cut those, I also cut a few lands because they were bad lands, and I added good lands. Because I will always cut a bounce land because I don't think people should be playing bounce lands unless you're playing a landfall deck. I can't stand them. They're my least favorite part of every precon.
Yeah, I felt
But
that
yeah,
way
you'll-
about the deserts in this thing. Like, get those out of here. But anyway,
So yeah, you'll find more card draw, better zombies, and ways to make copies of my zombies when I cast them. So Russ,
sweet.
I am playing Sahili, Radiant Creator. One of the things that I noticed about Sahili is that the energy and the artifacts really do matter. So as a result, I actually only changed 3 cards because if it ain't broke.
Yep.
So I went ahead and added Duretti Scrap Savant. Once again, another Planeswalker cares about artifacts and making and bringing artifacts back from the graveyard. Sacrifice, bring them back. We also added a little bit of Urza, Lord High Artificer. Once again, creating the construct with +1/+1 for each artifact. And then, of course, the shuffle the library and play cards without paying mana cost is kind of fun. And the last card I changed was actually, I just added Wormcoil Engine because it's really cool. And it goes punchy face.
mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong.
And it's an artifact.
And it's an artifact. And it causes a whole bunch of trouble when it makes a bunch of, or not a bunch, just 2 3/3 worms. But we are
Heck
randomized
yeah.
and we are ready to rock and roll.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
rock and roll. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it again. I'm going to draw.
Yeah,
Nice.
get it.
I'm going to play a Temple of Epiphany. Comes in tapped. I'm going to scry 1.
So let's talk about these temples. Who else is thrown off by the new templating on the temples?
Temple.
I was not.
Because now it just said this land enters tapped. When this land enters, scry 1. It looks so weird.
It does look a little weird.
Let me look because I'm pretty sure I cut them. So let me see what they say.
And I pass my turn.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got going on over here for me? Oh. Okay, we're gonna do a Shivan Reef, the Vastwood, and then we're gonna cast for a colorless, pretty good opening hand, a Soul Ring, the Vastwood.
Cheater.
Yep, and then we're gonna pay 2 to cast an Iron Apprentice, the Vastwood, which is a 1-mana 1/1 construct where when it dies, if it had a counter on it, I put it on something else. And then also a 1-mana 1/1 Bowmat Courier, which has haste, and when it attacks, I exile the top card of my library face down. And I can pay a red, discard my hand, sacrifice this, put all those exile cards wherever I want. Not wherever I want, into my hand. Ham's commander is a 2-drop and a 1/3, so that sucks
Yeah.
for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit Ham for 1 because I
That's,
don't.
yeah, get the
I'll
hits while
get
I
to
can. I
that
respect it.
very much, and I'll go
That's
ahead and
fair.
exile this
Yeah,
phase. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. All right.
That was
Cool, cool,
definitely
cool.
a turn.
That was a turn. I'm gonna
I
rock
got
out an
one
irrigated
land.
farmland. It enters tapped. It's a plains island. I'm gonna pass it.
A Plyland.
Draw.
Exactly. Ply land
I'm gonna play a Temple of Deceit.
is lane.
I'll leave that on top and I'll pass.
All right. Going to draw. Going to play.
We've seen like 2 of Jolly's upgrades already.
Yeah.
Carplusion Forest for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Pay a red and 1 for a Loyal Apprentice. It's a
Dang
2/1
it.
with haste. At the beginning of combat of my turn, if I control my commander, which I don't, so I'm not going to create a Thopter at the moment. But I am going to swing at Jarvis for 2.
Little old Jarvis.
Yeah, I'm just evening things up because Jolly hit Ham first.
That is true. Is it me?
It is you, sir.
Yahoo! Uh-oh.
Weehoo!
You
That's
didn't
not-
untap all your creatures.
You know, the Bomat courier was also stunned at just how fast that turn 1 was.
I will
didn't
play a
tap.
forest, and we'll see if anything good happens for me anymore.
How does it feel to have a perfect mana base?
I don't. I need the 3 pippage. I need to have another land that taps for one of these colors.
But you already have all 3 of
Um,
your colors.
Pips.
I have all 3 of my colors, but not in a way that lets me do my commander. Lightning Greaves. I'll put him on the Iron Apprentice. Unfortunately,
dude.
just because I know how this works, I am going to still send the Bomat at Ham, because I really am not going to do anything once that commander lands.
Shouldn't you be
and
exiling cards from your top deck?
I did.
Moment?
I did over here.
Oh,
I got
okay,
2
okay.
so far.
Sorry.
And then I'm going to send this one at Russ for 1.
Jolly.
Pass. That's
take
me. I pass turn.
Okay. Tapping. Upkeeping. We be drawing. Play a Drowned Catacombs, which enters tapped unless I control an island or swamp. But oh, yeah, I control an island.
Nice.
The Plyland. And I'm going to go ahead and go friggin'... Ew, actually, wait a minute. Let me double check something real quick.
Do it.
Yeah, you know what? I am just going to rock out my commander. Hashatan, the Scarab's Fist.
It's over for me. It's
Yeah.
over.
The fisting begins. Wait, what?
No,
all right.
Ham. No, don't
What?
say that.
What?
No.
What? It's right there. It's the fist. The Scarab's Fist. And, you know, like the... Anyway,
Which doesn't make
I'm
any
going to go
sense.
ahead and pass the turn.
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
I
Or
didn't think I
what
would
game?
need an
What's that?
intimacy coordinator for
Tower?
the show.
And then I want to play this Talisman of Dominance.
Oh.
And then
2
I'll
dimes,
pass.
Let's go.
I'm gonna untap. I draw. Play a Shivan Reef for turn.
Shivan Reef the Vastwood.
Gonna move to combat.
Nice.
Gonna hit
You would,
Jolly
yeah.
for 2.
Aha.
D word. Okay.
And then I pass my turn. Making sure to
Hell
keep
yeah.
2 blue up.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Well, you're keeping
Please.
all your mana's up.
I am. Because certain things need 1 and 2 blue.
1 and 2 blue. Ah, I know exactly what it is because we have the same.
Well, don't worry. I'm not running any counter spells because I honestly didn't think to go and add them, and the deck didn't come with any.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna. That's an unfortunate thing. I did not hit my commander. We're gonna pay 3 for this Stride Hanger Automaton.
I don't feel
Um,
bad for you, Jolly.
Right? Yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah.
I didn't ask you to, so that's especially convenient for me. I'm not asking for anyone's pity. I have enough of my own. Y'all don't understand how much I like me. So my Thopters get +1/+1. And if I would
hang
make-
hang on.
Is
does
it
it do?
disallow? Okay, well, let me read it like I was. Okay, Thopters I control get +1/+1. If 1 or more artifact tokens would be created under my control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 Thopter with flying are created instead.
Oh yeah, that card is a problem.
You know
It's
what?
pretty good.
I'll go ahead and I'll allow it.
Ah, disallow. So let's.
I would not have allowed that if I had the ability.
Mm-hmm.
Well, luckily for you. Let's see. I can't
Luckily
get
for
in.
you, I like chaos.
Me too. We're gonna go ahead and go swimming in the bathtub. We're gonna hit Russ for 1 and Jarvis for 1. Exile for 1. Boop, right
I
there.
will take 1. Boop.
And then and a piss pass, gang. Let's go.
Pippity piss pass. Alright.
Pippity piss pass the Chinese chicken.
Got a drumstick, but your leg starts stitching.
I don't.
I think your brain stops sticking is what the line is. But it's
No,
fine.
I like
you
Russ's
do you.
version.
I mean,
That's-
No,
I
my
don't hate Russ's
version's
version, I'm not
better.
gonna lie. That is
No, my
fine.
version's objectively better.
Alright. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna play a Monastery Siege, which is an enchantment for 2 and a blue. As it enters the battlefield, I choose cons or dragons. Cons, at the beginning of my draw step, I draw an additional card, then discard a card. Dragons, spells your opponent casts to target you or a permanent you control costs 2 more to cast. Does this resolve?
That's dope, though.
Right? You see what I'm doing with that? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick. Oh, that's great tech.
Discard engine, yeah.
Discard engine, discards at a time when all my mana's
Go
on tap.
ahead.
That seems...
Go ahead. Treat yourself.
When it enters, I'm gonna say drag. No, cons. Yeah, I'm gonna say cons. All right. So there we go. That's now a thing. Monastery Siege. Not sure where to put it to make it.
Every time I hear a con, all I think of is King of the Hill.
Love it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna pass that shiz.
Pass that shiz.
Untap. Draw. I'm
Passing
going to
the
play
shiz.
an exotic orchard as my land for turn.
Oh no.
I'm going to tap
Oh,
for
nerds.
3. And I'm going to cast a Cemetery Reaper. Other zombies I control get +1/+1. And then for 2 and a
Nice.
black, I could tap it and exile a target creature card from a graveyard and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Pretty gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass.
All right. I'm gonna untap. My draw.
That Beaumont carrier doesn't really have a safe place to attack anymore.
That's okay. He'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna play a mountain for turn.
Oh dang.
Play a blue, red. Take 1 damage for a green.
Teamer Ascendancy. Let's go.
And 1 for Sahili.
That was close. Is it top time?
It's Doctor time. Stop the time. Gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
At the beginning of combat, I create a Thopter because I control my
Thop.
commander.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's not cast at the beginning. Oh, Sahili. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 3 energy. If I do, I create a token that's a copy of target permanent I control. Except it's a 5/5 creature. This doesn't apply right now because I have no energy. In more ways than one. I'm 47 years old.
Same.
Folks.
Yeah.
So I am going to not attack, and I'm going to pass my turn.
Right. Okay. Untap upkeep, draw a card. Everybody loves it when I draw a card. Okay.
Well,
We're gonna do that. Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Cool pips, bro.
Yeah, it's bad out here. Actually, do I want to play this land? Is that what I want to do with my life?
I don't know. Are you gonna see more cards this turn?
Probably not.
Because you realize if you play that land this turn and then see more cards, you're gonna find a tapped land that could produce the other colors. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Well, I cut most of my tap lands. Just
For
because I
basics?
needed. Well, yeah. Well, no, these are all in the precon. None of these were
Sure.
added. I added the colors that aren't this because there's a bunch of these. Well, damn in a ditch. You know what?
it sounds like a
No,
logical
'cause
place
it's
to put it,
expensive.
damn.
No, yeah, you're right. We're going to. We can't attack with much anymore. We're gonna move these lightning greaves over here onto this guy. We will swing the bow mat. We'll just swing. You know what? We'll swing the bow mat and the iron apprentice at Ham, and
Ooh.
I'll exile a card.
I'm gonna go ahead and block the Bomat with Hashton.
Okie doke. Before damage, I'll go ahead and just do this. I'll take a damage. Unfortunately, then I'm gonna discard my hand, and then put all of my exiled cards into my hand. So,
what you discarding?
unfortunately, I'm discarding an Ethereum Sculptor, which was a new ad, and a Vidalcan Archmage, which was a very good new ad. But I just cannot get those to work, and so I'd rather have just 4 cards, I suppose. Okay. There we go.
I'll never be
Something.
sad to see an artifact deck discard Ethereum Sculptor.
Me neither. Me neither. And then what?
Watch it.
Oh,
One of those cards was a color source.
Did you take 1 damage?
I have
Cam?
not marked it yet, but I sure will.
Oh no, Ham's drawing.
Doink.
I don't like this.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. I know it's not fine.
I'm gonna cast a talisman of curiosity. And
Curiosity.
then I guess I'm done.
I'm just getting ready over here. All right.
Yeah, go ahead. What's our first zombie?
I'm gonna go ahead and untap, upkeep, and then on the draw step I draw 2 cards. Whoop,
Mm-hmm.
whoop, and then I'm gonna discard. And I think the first one I'm gonna discard is a Grave Titan.
Oh, okay.
And Hashtag is gonna trigger. I'm gonna go blam blam, and I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And I'm gonna create a tapped 4/4 Grave Titan. That is definitely trying to do the original artwork from memory, which that's supposed to be a scimitar, by the way. All right,
That looks like a dick, man.
that is absolutely a dick. It's not the intention. But what are you gonna do? And when it enters our text, I rock out 2/2 zomboids. That's fun. Now those I did not have prepped. I will draw those as we go. How many more dicks will end up on this battlefield before we're done today? That is the question. All right.
I hope it's none. I hope it's no more dicks, please.
Oh, I assure you, it will be more than none. All right. So I got 7 cards in my hand. I'm gonna rock out the Temple of Deceit.
I didn't think there were any cards named Richard in Magic. Well, I guess the card.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the bottom.
Is there not like a Richard in one of the Doctor Who sets for some reason?
Probably. There's a Graham, which I'm pretty stoked on. So I got 2 2/2s, and with this 4/4 Grave Titan attacks, I get to make more of them. That's neat. Oh, and it's got DT as well, which is cool. I could now reasonably attack folks, but I think I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it. Jarvis, take it away, good sir.
Untap. Draw. I want to play my Accursed Duneyard. Lovely new land. Then I'm going to tap for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And cast my commander.
Whoa.
So has Vigilance and Menace. And whenever I attack, I draw a card and then discard a card. And whenever I draw a card, zombies I control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I want to go to the combat, and I'm going to swing at Jolly with my Cemetery Reaper. Trigger, I will draw a card. Oh, it will be, and then I want to discard an Ash Barrens. It is now a 3/3.
It's a 3/3?
Oh, actually, I should have asked, how big is your die?
A 1/4. I block with a 1/4.
Okay, that works.
Sick.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. All right, so I think what we have to do here is pay 1 blue, take a damage to pay another blue.
Why do you want to hurt us already, Jolly?
1, 2.
Huh?
For Urza, Lord High Artificer.
Oh, good.
Trigger Sahili. Get an energy.
There you go.
When Urza, he's a 1/4. When he enters the battlefield, I create a 0/0 colorless construct. There's a servo.
Okay, now Jolly, can you play the chain reaction?
I don't have a second red source
in your hand.
I don't think so. I'll do my best.
The construct has +1/+1 for each. It's a 0/0, but it has +1/+1 for each artifact I control, which is currently 2.
Seems good. I decided to show you something dope.
Then we're going to move to combat. I'm going to go ahead and create another Thopter.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Not super stoked on that, but you know, what can you do? I can cry about it. I can do that.
I'm weeping.
Making the construct now a 3/3.
Very good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Fascinating. Righty, untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. I like this card in theory. I don't think I like it in practice. It's not very good. But I guess I don't have anything else to do. So we will pay. Oh God. Ow! I'll take 1 damage,
Yeah, take that.
and then I'll play tap a forest. Reckless Fireweaver.
Oh,
Hey.
Balls. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Love it. Great. Groovy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Let's grind it out. This is it. This is when I win. Okay. So then we're gonna
why is everyone a
play-
problem but me?
What? I was born different. I was born a problem. It wasn't even my upbringing, and my parents' divorce was actually my fault. I play a Great Furnace. Each of you takes 1 damage.
But could I not?
Let me look at your situation here. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Then I'm gonna pay 1. That doesn't even matter. Yeah, whatever. And then I'm gonna pay a second one. I'm gonna have to hurt myself again. I hurt myself today just to see how it would feel. There is a Pianalar who will get no advantage of any type. Well, I guess I can get some advantage of some type, huh? Yeah, sure, whatever. How big is Temet Nectamoon's will?
5/5.
Big enough to kill my 1/4, huh? I guess that's a risk I'm willing to take. Here it comes. Yeehaw. Here's both of these. Well, actually, hold up. Hold on.
I was
Let's
like,
see.
I will snap block that 1/4.
No, I know you will.
That
Which
1/4
is a bummer.
scares me, especially with Reckless Fireweaver out.
I guess it's good to not have that happen, but I'm not going to get in either way, right? I got 2 cards in hand, and one of them is a forest. So I think what we'll do is we are, yeah, I just want to have my guy. Yeah, block how you need to. Do what you got to do. All right.
I am
Snap
going to
block's great.
block. I'm going to snap block that 1/4.
Right?
Yeah,
Excellent.
He died in hell.
I'll take 1.
Yeah, you will. And then I got 2 energies. And then I don't know why the lightning greaves are tapped.
Because you just tapped him when you attacked.
That makes sense. I'm gonna put these lightning greaves on my Reckless Fireweaver.
Probably a good call.
Good shout. Yeah.
And then I'm
I'm
gonna
not stoked on
go.
that, but you're not wrong.
Me neither. Then I'll go to my instep. I'll pay 2 energy. I'll make a flying bucket. Graw! I'm a 2/2 bucket.
I just know how like getting an additional artifact out. Oh, because
Mhm.
we're taking 1 for your bucket. We would have been taking 2 if I didn't snap block that 1/4.
Yeah. Good shout.
Take 1 for the bucket. 2 for
Yeah,
a show.
I did.
I passed the turn.
Bam. Untapping. Keeping. We be drawing. So I draw 2. Thank you, Monster Siege, for being freaking groovy. And I'm gonna go ahead and discard the Eternal Skylord. And you best believe I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 for a Hashiton trigger. Whoop whoop. And so I get a 4/4 Eternal Skylord, enters tapped. And when it enters, I get to amass 2, amass zombies 2. So you know, I found where my precon zombie tokens were between last turn and this turn. So there's the amass zombie, and then the Eternal Skylord says zombie tokens I control have flying, which
Like this.
is a lot of my army.
Yeah, it's your whole board.
Um,
I like that it
kind of my
affects
whole board.
itself now too. That's really cute.
Because it is now a zombie token.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
say
like
other.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
So I guess it's not all bad. That's at least fun to look at.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, I'd say. I'm gonna play an Unholy Grotto.
It almost reminds me of Rafiki holding up Simba.
Kinda. Yeah. No, I was trying to get kind of the staff, got the kind of flowing robe, like the tattered cape kind of thing going on.
I think when it was
Trying.
on its side, I think just with it being on its side, it looked more.
Yeah.
I think my issue is you said Rafiki, but in my brain I heard Rikishi, who is an old wrestler from
So,
WWE.
like what you saw, like Rikishi giving the Eternal Skylord stink face.
Yeah, he had other
That-
moves.
that sounds
but yes,
delightful. I'd tune in for that.
That is what I pictured.
So my land for turn is the Unholy Grotto, which is a colorless land that I can also pay a black, tap it, put target zombie card from your graveyard on top of your library
It's Academy Ruins for zombies.
for zombies.
Oh, that's really funny.
Whatever. Like, how would I possibly use that?
I love this. This is good.
So if I'm willing to spend all my mana, I can just get a Grave Titan every turn. That's kind of neat, right?
that's actually sick as hell. Okay.
And
Let's
this was in the
go.
precon, by the way. This was not an upgrade. Yeah. But all right. So I'm having fun. Eternal Skylord also in the precon. So yeah. I feel like I need to go to combat.
Yeah,
I
you
need to
do.
go to the bat comms. All right. So I see I see the Reckless Fireweaver, and I also see Urza. Mother flippin' Urza in the house. So I'm feeling a need for speed. Because there's a 2/2 Nalarkar.
Oh
and
yeah.
Russ, you've got one Thopter, right?
Yes, two Thopters.
I have 2 Thopters.
Two? What the hell? Why you gotta go and have 2 Thopters? Oh, the Nalarkar is crew 2. But
Yep.
you have okay.
I have 2 for crew and if need be
Yeah.
doing.
2 for the crew. All right. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna go ahead and send both of these just 2/2 Zambos at I'm gonna send both those at Russ, and I'm gonna send the Grave Titan at Jolly. And when that Grave Titan attacks, poops out 2 more dudes. 2 more
Yikes.
2/2s.
All right, I will take foe.
Foe, you taking the foe?
I'm taking the foe.
Okay.
3 foe.
And is the Titan getting in for anything?
I'm taking 4.
Oh hell yeah! All right, check that out. Damage achieved. Frickin' huzzahs! And I'm gonna go ahead and pass that shiz.
I don't like this because now you have
Dude,
more
I
blockers.
love this. This is exactly what I wanted to see. This is amazing.
Okay.
All I needed is like to top deck as a Talpa to make this complete. That's it. That's
I'm gonna
all.
draw
And
for
although
turn, so
this Unholy Grotto's
let's keep
not gonna.
track.
There you
Draw.
go.
Swamp is my land for turn.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna be attacking first.
Ooh, get it.
I'm gonna attack Ham with my commander.
That seems fair.
Trigger, draw a card, and then I will discard this Gem Palm Polluter. So my commander will be 5/5 6/6 7/7 with Vigilance and Menache.
That Monachase is mildly problematic. You know what? No blocks.
Okay.
So I take 7.
Yep.
All my stuff is very precious. I don't want to lose any of it.
For 2 black mana, I'm gonna play an Undead Augur. So whenever this creature or another zombie I control dies, I draw a card and lose 1 life.
Oh, nice.
Seems good. Yeah.
That came in the precon, but here's the first upgrade of mine that you get to see.
Ooh.
For 1 and 3 black, Phyrexian 3 black, 2 black, Phyrexian Arena.
Ooh.
Art rules. Just
So
classic.
now get that additional card draw, so it could be as +3/+3.
Yeah, with Temet, that seemed real good.
And then
Like it was
I will
already
pass.
good, but with that
Yeah.
commander specifically, hell yeah.
I was kind of surprised that it wasn't in the precon.
It certainly could have been. Yeah.
Untapping, drawing.
I remember back in my day when I first started playing Magic again, Phyrexian Arena was like a $5 to $10 card
Mm-hmm.
because I hadn't seen a
Remember that, too.
reprint, and now it's been reprinted to the ground over the past year.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we had all we won in Foundations, and then I
Yeah.
think was it in any of the precons?
No, it
in
was
the
just
last 2 years.
but
or
not
so? But yeah.
not only was it an all will be one and Foundations, it was the bundle promo in both all will be one and Foundations.
Wait, for real?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
wild.
So I'm going to tap 3 artifacts, specifically the 2 Thopters in the Construct, to play a Scythe, Master Thopterist.
That's a good
Trigger
one.
Sahili and get an energy.
There you
So I'm
go.
up to 2. And then we're going to pay 1 blue, 1, 2 for a midnight clock.
Oh, Midnight Clock.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger Psy.
Thank you. I hate
Make
it.
a Thopter.
Oh yeah, thank you. I hate it.
Now that you get another energy too, yeah.
Yep. And I get another energy, bringing me up to 3 energy.
Sick nasty.
All right. Then I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to create another Thopter.
Very good.
I may pay 3 target permanent you control except sacrifice at the beginning of next end step. Let's see, what can I do with that? Oh, I can do that.
Mm-mm.
I want to see if Russ's brain works the same way that my brain worked.
We'll see. Because I don't know if it will, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to pay 3 energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a 5/5 copy of Urza. Now,
Okay.
Urza, the copy should die to the legendary rule, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But
Unless you want to sacrifice the original, you can do that.
No. But when it hits the battlefield, I will create that construct token,
Yep.
Mhm.
which is not temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Urza is temporary, but constructs are forever.
This Urza dies
Like
to
diamonds.
the legendary role.
I feel like the constructs are really the friends we made along the way.
I think friendship is a construct.
There it is.
And in addition, I think the world is a vampire.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just rat in a cage.
All right, so I need to know a couple things.
I can tell you everything.
What does Hashatan do exactly?
It is a 1/3 for 2. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 into blue. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Oh, they're black zombies. I was thinking they were white zombies because of Eternalized. Whatever. But yes. So these are 4/4 black zombies that he's generating, and they stay. Those creature cards stay in my graveyard.
Okay. What makes all your zombies fly?
The Eternal Skylord.
I have a 4/4 copy of the Eternal Skylord right now.
Okay.
That is it. It's a 4/4 zombie token, so it itself is also flying, which is fun.
Poopy dum dums. I didn't want to do
Yep.
this already. One blue, 2 blue, 2, 3. Confiscation coup. I choose the copy of the Eternal Skylord. Choose artifact or creature. I get 4 energy. Then I may pay an amount of energy equal to that permanent's mana value. If I do gain control over it, it has no mana value, so I gain control.
Nope, it does.
No, it
its mana
does.
value is 5.
Mana value is 5. Shit.
Yep.
I thought the copy.
Yeah. No. Copies retain even token copies
Okay.
retain mana value.
All right, then
Yep.
never mind.
So you
Because my
can't
math
take
would be
you,
off.
you could take Hashiton, but you cannot.
You
take
could.
the Eternal Skylord.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
going to do that.
Hashiton's just 2 mana.
Yeah, what about Temnet?
It's 5.
You know who'd be really good for your deck? PNLR.
You know, it'd be even better for my deck.
No.
I'm still going to do it. But I'm going to do the funny thing. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my 4 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to pay 1 of the energy to take your Sol Ring.
This guy. Oh, my Soul Ring.
Are you gonna tap it in response?
For what? Yeah, go ahead. You can have it untapped. Go off, King. Get him.
Gross. All right.
Believe it or not, that's all I can really do this turn.
Sick.
But that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
legit.
All right, so that goes. I make
You got a soul ring.
Sol Ring
Yeah.
and 2 Thopters and a Construct, and then I think I've done all I can do, so I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn.
Yeehaw. Right. Something.
Yaw all the he's.
A forest.
ED's yaws.
During your upkeep, I get a counter.
Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna pay 4 mana. I'm gonna play a Solemn Simulacrum.
Let's have a
Ow.
bite.
Y'all
We
will
all take
take
1.
a singular damage. I'm gonna go get myself a singular land. What do I even want? I guess an island.
Not a forest.
What was going to be really funny is that I was actually going to take his Lightning Greaves.
That would have been
That would have
good.
been great. Yeah. Honestly, kind of no wrong answers with that one. Yeah.
Let's see. What
Only
can
reason why I would have taken Hashiton is because Ham already has his engine online.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Yeah.
And
I have a
taking your,
flavor of it. Yeah.
taking your commander breaks the engine.
It
Yeah,
sure would.
But
Yeah.
I believe that Ham would be grateful for leaving him alone.
You know,
That
I
sounds like
am.
the kind of thing that would be true if a deal was made.
But when Ham
I
will ha-
also like. I'm not a fan of making deals in Commander. Like, I'm gonna make the strategically right call, and I expect you to do the same. And if that takes me over, so be it. If you have it, you have it. Like, you know, hit me. I don't mind.
Ham has 18 flying power right now. I don't think he cares
sure
about
do.
deals.
That's probably accurate. I guess I'm gonna suit up my dumb truck. Vroom vroom. And with my
Okay.
dumb truck, I can only hit Jarvis. So I guess I'm gonna.
That's not true.
Who else
you
can I
could
hit?
You could hit me. I don't have
Russ
anything
does have a
untapped.
flyer right now.
Oh, he doesn't? What an idiot. Ah, Jarvis has a few more life than Russ. I'll hit Jarvis for 2 in the air. So there you go, Jarvis. And then
I knew you were hitting me anyway. I just wanted to make sure that you knew you had another option.
I appreciate that. I am gonna before damage though. I'm gonna pay 3 because desperation. I will have to take a damage though. Before damage, I
Like,
cast
I'll go
a
back to-
Hunter's Insight. So whenever this deals damage, I'll get to draw
Oh.
2.
But it's still 2. Got it.
Yeah. Whee! Whoa! Everything's crazy. Okay. I drew 2 cards. They were fine. I get 2 energy. That's good. I go to my end step. I'll spend it and I'll make another truck. Everybody.
In
put
response to
together.
that trigger, I'm gonna activate
Oh,
Unholy
no.
Grotto, and I'm gonna put this Grave Titan on top of my deck.
That's awesome.
Don't worry about it, you guys. It's fine.
You can't
Uh,
put Grave Titan on top of your deck.
Oh, it's
Grave
not a
Titan-
zombie.
not a zombie?
Grave Titan's a giant.
Well, that's some bullshit. You're right. I was thinking it was a zombie giant because it looks like a zombie in every piece of artwork that's ever been made of it. So I guess I'm gonna
That's
load up
not
Eternal
as
Skylord.
accurate.
Tell me I'm wrong. All right.
Oh man, that's funny.
But if you left Masculine Nexus in there,
You know, I waited. Yeah.
me either.
I am done, Cheetle.
All right. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Masquerade Nexus. It's a delightful
too.
card. But
It didn't feel like it made sense.
yeah, not really. All right. So we're untapping all the things, drawing 2 things.
Except you left your Grave Titan tapped.
I sure did. I was stunned by it. Well, okay, that changes the way I want to do this. Which, of course, y'all have nothing to worry about. I'm going to go ahead and,
okay.
for the Monastery Siege, I'm going to discard Zatalpa Primal Dawn.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Not at all. You got nothing to see here. It's fine, guys. Just chill out. It's okay. Yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and pay 3, and I'm going to rock out a frickin' Zatalpa Primal Dawn.
I'm so happy.
I don't know if any of you watch the Aetherdrift episode of Commander at Home.
I didn't.
But Gavin
no.
built, they played the 2 precons, and then they played 2 decks that they figured would fit into like a precon budget if they would build one. Gavin was on it and built a Tetramos deck, and he made the point. He's like, "Yes, I even added Zatalpa, even though WotC didn't add it in the Zombies precon."
I love that. That's amazing. All right.
Because this is like one of the only precons with white in it that doesn't have Zatalpa.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
incredible.
fix that.
Well, and yeah, and I gotta fix that. So we got Zatalpa in here now. All right. Friggin' tight. Oh, and it's a zombie. So this is 1-800. Are you flapping? And in the text I just put keywords. You know. All right. So I'll finish the drawing later, but in the interest of time, let's keep on cruising.
So Zatalpa has double flying.
Kind of.
Damn.
Yeah. It's flying high, baby. All right.
Zatalpa flying high. You know how I feel.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3.
Oh, it's a new Primal Dawn. Yeah,
It is
it's
a
a new
Primal Dawn.
Primal Day.
I'm gonna rock out a Gate to the
Primal Life.
Afterlife,
And I'm feeling well.
which is a 3-drop
Oh, this is a
artifact.
good
Whenever a
one.
non-token creature I control dies, I gain 1 life. Then I may draw a card if I do discard a card. I can pay 2 tap, sack this artifact, search my graveyard hand and/or library for a card named God Pharaoh's Gift, put it onto the battlefield. If I search my library this way, Shuffle, activate only if there are 6 or more creature cards in your graveyard. And right now I got friggin' 2, so you know that's cool.
Sick.
But that can change relatively quickly, in fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the various and sundry combats. So right now, all the flyers are tapped.
No. Jolly has 1/2/2 flyer untapped.
Well,
he can
potentially, if
crew
I
it.
crew it.
It's a
Yeah.
crewable. Yeah. All right.
I don't have any flyers
I noticed.
because I believe in a strong ground game, like the Philadelphia
pound.
Eagles.
Give him the ground a pound. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the various and sundry combats. I'm gonna go ahead and send. I'm gonna send Grave Titan at Russ.
Oh.
I'm gonna send 2 of my 2/2 zombos at Jarvis, and I'm gonna send 2 more 2/2 zombos at Clickless, and that's gonna leave my zombie army and the Skylord untapped. And I'm gonna also appreciate the Grave Titan trigger and rock out 2 more.
I have
I'm
taken my 4 damage.
I am taking 4 as well.
I am also taking 4. 1, 2, 3.
All right, there we go. 4 all around, baby. And so I suppose I should go ahead and pass the turn and finish drawing this big old Elder Dinosaur.
Untap. I want to be drawing 2 cards right away and losing 1. So all my zombies get +2/+2 from my commander.
Hot. Like the cross buns, baby.
Huh.
Huh?
Huh. I think I need to keep pressuring Ham's board. So I'm going to swing at Ham with my commander. Draw a card, and I will discard a commence the end game.
Mm.
So it will be an 8/8 Vigilance Menace.
I was over here drawing. What do we do? What, really? Why coming to me?
Because your board state is massive.
That is correct. Massive is a fair word. So, okay, I am sorry. Hit me with that one more time. What's smashing me?
Just my commander, but it's an 8/8 Vigilance Menace.
8/8.
And you have already taken 7.
Yes.
I have. I think I'm gonna throw these two.
Whittle down your board
These
state
two
a little bit.
2/2s. Yeah, I'm gonna block with these two 2/2s.
That
So
works
they
for
get
me.
friggin' deleted. Yep. All right.
Second main phase. I will play my land for turn. It will be a Glacial Fortress.
It's a good one.
Right.
Oh, I don't have enough mana to play both the spells I want to because I only have 7, not 8. So let's play let's do the 8 mana one then. The 4 mana, the good one. One of the really good ones I added. Door of Destinies. I want to
Hey.
choose zombies. Whenever I cast a spell
Zombies.
of the chosen type, I put a charge counter on it. And then creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies.
Nice.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right.
Pretty freaking cool. TBH, man.
I'm untapping. Oh, I forgot that.
I don't even know how I got a Door of Destinies in my collection.
Untapping.
You bought the...
I think I have one. I'm not sure where it came from either. Yeah. I think it's one of those cards. You just sort of have them. It's kind of like Genesis Hydra. You just have one.
And it's an M14, and I didn't start playing again until War of the Spark. So it's a few years before I started playing again.
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep.
And I didn't play typo decks. So
Midnight Clock. Draw a card.
Yeah, it's not like you sought it out. Yeah.
All right, a midnight clock.
All right, so I'm going to take 1 damage, play green, 1, 2, and 3 to play a Nissa World Speaker.
Fall.
Actually, hang on.
Hey, never mind, fall.
Oh, just kidding.
Just kidding.
JK fall.
JK fam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Didn't we do that? Didn't we do that? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to change things up, but only just slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To play an Aetherflux Conduit.
let's go.
Trigger Sahili, get a energy counter.
Aetherflux Conduit is the card I'm most excited for.
Trigger Psy, get a Thopter.
Oh, yeah.
The one that actually ruins the energy economy? Is it that one?
The one that when you hit 50, you could pay it and draw 7 cards and poop out your hand for free.
Yep.
Yeah, seems
pretty
ridiculous.
Much.
Yeah.
My 2 constructs are 9/9s.
Pretty good.
I am then going to take that damage for the green, pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a floating colorless to play Nissa World Soul Speaker. Whenever land I control enters, I get 2 energy counters. Trigger Aetherflux Conduit, I get 4 energy counters from Nissa. Bring me up to 8.
Yeah, nothing concerning about this at all. We're good.
Nope.
That's
Okay,
not gravy.
Cool. Yeah.
Then I'm going to play an island for turn. I'm going to trigger Nissa to get 2 energy counters.
10 energy? 10 energy, they call it?
10 energy. I'm going to spend 8 energy, going down to 2, to play an Aetherworks Marvel. It's an artifact. Whenever a permanent I control is put in the graveyard, I gain an energy counter. I can
Another
also
fair and balanced energy card.
I can then tap it to pay 6 energy, look at the top 6 cards of my library, cast a spell from among it without paying its mana cost, put the rest on the bottom of the library, blah, blah, blah. Trigger Aetherflux Conduit. I don't think that triggers, actually. Because I didn't spend mana to cast a spell. I spent energy, right?
Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of energy equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell.
So yeah, I got nothing. But I do trigger Saheeli, so I do get an energy counter there. I
Otherwise,
also
it would say
trigger
you gain
Psy.
energy equal to its mana value.
Where was
Back
I?
again.
I made a Thopter. Oh, I played the Aetherworks Marvel, triggered Psy, got another Thopter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's my other Thopter.
Master Thopterist Sigh, you know how I feel.
And I tap 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'm sorry, 4, and then the island for 5. Gonna trigger Urza, Lord High Artificer. I'm gonna shuffle my library, exile the top card. Until the end of turn, I may play that without paying its mana cost.
Sick.
Yep.
Doing Urza things.
Urza doing Urza
Lord
thing.
High Artificer.
Urza be Urzin.
We be Urzin.
I really want a board wipe.
I'll
That
tell you
would
what.
be neat, yeah.
If I had a board wipe, I would use it.
Me
Alright, I
too.
mean, Neat. That
Yeah, I think it'd be. I think I'd be
that would
pretty
be the
stoked
tops.
about one.
Yeah.
What's
that would
the
be-
card, Russ?
Arcane Signet.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
you get to cast it for free.
And I will cast it for free. Trigger Saheeli, I gain an energy.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trigger Psy, I get another Thopter.
I'm gonna make myself look like a duck.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it does, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make another Thopter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Your board's kind of big stinky right now.
It is kind of big stinky right now.
You got so much stink going on over there. Oof.
It's
club
like
got me
stink, stank,
feeling
stunk.
Stinky right
Yeah.
now.
So stinky.
All right, so at the beginning of combat, on my turn, I may pay 3 energy, which I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a 1/1 0/0 construct with +1/+1 for each artifact I control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It has haste.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 artifacts. So these are all 16 16s. All three of them.
I don't like it here.
Right?
Now, what did you make a copy of with your energy thing?
Construct.
Oh, okay. So that construct is a 5/5 that's getting +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Yeah, so that construct's a 21/21.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah, I'm not super stoked, but all right. Rock on.
Hold
Go
on
off,
to your
King.
butts.
Yeah. Oh, my butt is. I have a firm grasp upon my buttocks. Don't worry.
I have a bloody grip upon my ass. And that's just because I buy bad gaming chairs.
God damn it.
So,
I'm gonna go ahead and swing.
Oh.
What you got over there, homie? You got a bunch
which
of
one
shit.
of us is homie?
Which homie? We got some
Well,
homies.
I
I got
don't-
some. As far as my blockers are concerned, I've got Hashatan, the Scarab's Fist, who's a 1/3 on the ground. I've got a 4/4 Skylord in the air, and it also allows me to lift off this 2/2 zombie army. I got a bunch of other stuff tapped, including this 4/4 Zatalpa that's gonna untap.
You're right. I
my
should
next turn.
absolutely swing at it, Ham. So I'm going to swing this 21-21 construct.
You're not wrong.
18-18 construct, or I'm sorry, 16-16 construct. This 16-16 construct.
This 16/16 construct. This 16/16 construct.
This 16-16 construct. This 16-16 construct.
All right.
And do I want to send
We have
Saheeli
fun
too?
here.
No, I don't want to send Saheeli. I'll just send those three monsters at you.
All right. I'm gonna block the two biggest ones with my zombie army and my Eternal Skylord, and so that means I'm taking 16. Is that
That is correct.
That's
all right?
the math.
Puts me down to 11. Whee!
Um,
And these two dudes get yeeted into my graveyard, but then disappear immediately because tokens.
Into the sun.
and then let's see. I've got 3 mana to play with. Oh, duh. I'm gonna pay 1 blue and 1 to sacrifice an artifact and
Draw
draw
2
a
cards?
card. 2 artifacts and draw a card.
A card, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna sacrifice these 2 Thopters that I didn't draw, so I don't have to draw.
Why don't you draw why don't you sacrifice the 21/21?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
There you go.
Now, Jarvis.
Because you were gonna lose it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna lose it anyway.
Jarvis, don't do that.
Then I draw a card.
Charlie, I'm scared.
Hmm?
I feel like I'm completely content with how my board state turned out through this game, but I feel like it's completely underwhelming compared to how everyone else's board states turned out this game.
I feel like Saheeli is just cracked. I feel like that's the. I mean, Russ, you're
That's-
playing it correctly. You're playing it well, but like,
Yeah,
My
no,
God.
it's gross. Like I
That's
think
so
we can
silly.
agree that.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I
I mean,
guess
Urza
I just,
is also fair and balanced. So there's
yeah.
there's that.
I guess I'm just
Oh.
gonna pass my turn.
Okay, dog.
Alrighty, here we go. Untap, upkeep, drawing a card. Everybody loves it when I'm drawing a card. I don't like that card.
Cards. Hey,
Ah, It in a shark tank. Turtle power. Okay. We're going to play a Hinterland Harbor. And then Wart. I think that what I would like to have happen here I really want my Solemn Simulacrum to die.
I have a solution to that. It's a what? It's a 2-3, right?
It's a
I-
2-2.
2-2.
I'm gonna swing it at Jarvis. Jarvis, it's just a solemn simulacrum. I'm just trying to find a board.
My commander will block it.
Yeah,
There you go. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna draw a card. Please.
You,
You're trash. You're garbage. Get out of town. Okay.
okay,
let's-
was that a Biden or was that just coincidence? Because that's how. Anyway, anyone else get Joe Biden out of that?
Joe Biden my time.
Ew.
Ew.
Heyo. Okay, I'm gonna save my red because I know Blasphemous Act is in this precon, right?
It is.
So we're gonna pay 3.
Play to
That
those
sounds like
outs,
Russ has it in
baby.
Huh?
With Russ going, it is. Sounds like Russ has it in hand.
No, Russ has his
I
deck
mean,
list in
it's-
front of him.
Yeah, it's in here, and I didn't take mine out. So Psymaster Thought Tourist. There it is.
Hey.
So the
You know,
question is,
not a Thop local, Thop tourist. Yeah, okay.
Not a thought townie.
Thank you.
Do we just
All right.
go? Do we just go digging? Here's my question: go digging, or do I just permanently get rid of the Urza? Like that's our 2 options. I can find something that deals with the whole board, because the whole board is bad. And I have the ability to go digging twice.
Seeing as how this affects me, I'm going to stay neutral in this situation.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I don't know what the best call is.
If I find Blasphemous Act, it will take out all of the constructs because all of the artifact smaller creatures will be dead.
Yes.
And that'll knock them down
Ew.
to have been dealt lethal. If I can find it in my 8 million cards I still have left. Or we just make sure that there's no other Urzas, like guaranteed.
I mean, so do we want to take like an okay thing at 100% chance or like a really awesome thing at like a 2% chance?
Well, now when you say it like that, we're going digging. Oh, why would you do that?
I figured that's exactly. Yep. All right.
Yeah,
You
whatever. I'm
spoke
gonna.
Chloe's language.
Yeah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the stupid bunny rabbit. He's dead. I put a counter on a creature. It's this one. Draw a card. Yahoo! You're not what I wanted, but you make me very happy.
Well, that's what she said.
You know what? This gives me some sacrifice fodder. So we'll. No, we won't.
We'll just
What do
do
I?
that.
Whatever. We will pay. Let's use. Well, I'm gonna take a damage for either one of these. Oh wait, I gotta sacrifice 2 artifacts.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so I couldn't do that one. Oh, that sucks a lot more than I thought it did. But I did draw a card, so I do have to do it at least the once. All right. So bam, bam. Okay, so if I do it again, what? I lose a mana rock and my shoes, or my boat and my other thing? Yeah, whatever.
I mean, you kind of got to now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pay 2. We'll lose the shoes. We'll get rid of my boat. Come on, back off the top. Yeah, boing. No.
Okay.
That wasn't a board wipe.
It wasn't. But you know what? I will cast this. So 1, 2. I'm gonna cast a clown car for 2. And so when I cast it, when it enters the battlefield, I roll X 6-sided dice, and for each odd result, I make a 1/1 white clown robot, and for each even result, I get a 1/1 counter on clown car.
So we're down. We take 1 from the clown car.
Okay, take 1 from the clown car because of my reckless fire weaver.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and then I also make a Thopter because I cast an artifact spell.
So take another 1.
And then I'm gonna roll these So that's one odd and one even. So that'll be a counter on this, and then I make a 1/1 white robot. So that'll be another Pingus.
Ow.
To you,
Okay.
Pingus.
Howie.
So I guess I'm going to get out my Infinite tokens and draw a white robot clown.
Nice.
And then end my turn having created no energy or true impact.
Oh no.
Go ahead, world.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and untap it. Keep it, and then draw. Monastery Siege does its thing. I get to draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna go ahead and then discard the Monastery Siege. I'm gonna discard a Toulouse Clever Conductor, who is a 3/1. And then when Toulouse enters, I connive, and then whenever I discard one or more cards, exile them from my graveyard, and then when Toulouse dies, I put the exiled cards into my hand. So I am for sure going to pay the 3 and rock out a tapped Toulouse, because I refuse to lose. And when Toulouse enters, I go ahead, I get to connive, which means I get to draw a card, then discard a card. Whoop. And I'm gonna go ahead and discard the Eternal Sky Warden, and we have a couple of triggers.
How is Toulouse worded?
When Toulouse Clever Conductor enters the battlefield, it connives.
Oh no, the exile them from.
Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile them from your graveyard. They are discarded. They do discard. It's not a replacement effect or anything
So
like
you do have a chance to interact with them before they get exiled from your graveyard if you want to.
In theory, yes.
Okay, and I do
Now,
want to.
Hashaton's trigger. So I'm going to discard the Eternal Sky Warden, which is going to put a plus and plus counter on Toulouse, and I'm going to resolve it so that Toulouse is on the bottom, Hashaton's on top, and I will pay the 3 to get a copy of the Eternal Sky Warden.
In response to Hashaton's trigger,
yeah,
I want to pay 3 and tap my Cemetery Reaper to exile your Eternal Skylord.
Okey-doke.
So you still get the token and everything. It's just I don't have to worry about that coming back later.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly. So I don't. It doesn't go under Toulouse, and I will not get it back.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong zombie. I get a 2/2. Is the 2/2
Yeah,
on
the
the back?
Eternal Skylord triggers when it enters, which gives me another mass zombie. Whee! All right. And then I'm gonna play an island as my land for turn. I really wanted to do that. That felt nice to have done.
I know.
To do that.
But now we have a question of like, well, fucking now what? All right.
How many flyers does Russ got?
1.
Yeah, Russ, how many flyers do you got?
1.
1?
1.
1.
Mm-hmm.
1? All right.
1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew.
Huh. But I'm at 8.
This is true. So you have potential to take lethal Jarvis damage if you completely kill Russ.
No.
I can't completely kill Russ. There's no way.
Really?
Well, because he's got 1 flying blocker, and Zatalpa has many keywords: flying, double strike, vigilance. Oh, and no, Zatalpa does have trample. Never mind. I was thinking trample wasn't one of them for some reason.
But you still don't have enough because you still only have 22. So Russ can block 1 and live. I could block the Grave Titan and live at 8. And live at 3.
3, right? Yeah.
Well, I guess that's true.
And then I am for sure dead on the crackback, like 100%. And I don't love that idea. Meanwhile, I do want to soften Russ up a little bit though, because I want to put Russ within Jarvis striking distance.
How did Jarvis just become the beat stick?
You're playing a beat stick deck. What do you want me to say?
The thing about Jarvis, though, is that Jarvis has very few flyers. But I guess he can get to a point where, like, Russ has to block.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Jarvis has 0 flyers. Exactly.
I am aware of this. Yeah, which is why you were very eager to get that Eternal Skylord out of the way before I looped it again.
Yes.
Yeah. So... yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and send 1-800 Are You Flapping? My Zatalpa at Russ. I'm gonna send the Grave Titan at Russ as well, and I'm gonna send 2 of these 2/2 zombos.
All right, so
So
how big is the
that's
Grave Titan?
4. Grave Titan is a 4/4. They're like these are both 4/4s. Zatalpa is a 4/4 double strike trampler. Grave Titan is just a 4/4. They all fly, and then the zombies are 2/2s. If you block Grave Titan, which is the most you can block, it ends up being 12 damage.
Right.
And Grave Titan also has the death touches.
Well, that's
It does.
easy. I just throw the Thopter in front of the Grave Titan, and I go down
Yep.
to what?
You would take 12.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you go down to
8,
9.
9, 10, 11, 12.
All
So I do.
Indeed, and I got 2 more Zahambes
Zaha,
from my Grave Titan.
Zaha.
See,
Zahambes.
my problem is I'm also afraid of attacking Russ for one reason.
Yeah.
It leaves me open on the crackback too.
Yeah, no, I understand. We're kind of all on eggshells right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pass that shiz. So Jarvis, do what you will. Do the crazy
Untap.
voodoo that you do. So well. And there's a
Ow.
non-zero chance that Reckless Fire Reaver is just gonna like mop up. I don't know. I'm
Man,
although
that
I'm
would
also
be
just
cool.
genuinely terrified of
Oh.
watching Russ on tap here.
That's a card.
Oh, is it damn? Please let it be damn.
No, it is not.
Dude,
Damn.
damn would be damn fine right now. Yep.
That's also a card.
Is it farewell? Are all my artifacts going away too?
No, Unholy Grotto is my land for turn.
In the
Oh,
grotto.
no. In the grotto.
In the grotto.
I'm gonna pay 4 mana
Mm-hmm.
and play a Lost Monarch of Ishmir.
Ooh.
It has afflict 3. So whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. Other zombies I control also have afflict 3.
Oh, damn. That's nice.
At the beginning of my second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie this turn, mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And that
That's
is a
nasty.
zombie, so my Door of Destinies does get a charge counter.
Pretty cool.
Gross.
Then for 4 mana, Gisa and Groff. When it enters, I mill 4 cards. Then once during each of my turns, I may cast a zombie creature spell from my graveyard. That's
Nice.
another one of my upgrades.
That's a good one. I
Now,
like it.
they're not a zombie, though, are they?
They are not. But 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's Hashaton. And damn.
Oh,
And damn.
Damn.
Dreadhorde Invasion, Plains, Hashaton, and damn.
Damn.
That's funny.
What's the call? What's
That
the play
afflict is
here?
horrifying.
I think
So-
Like
what
with that
just-
afflict, you could just straight nuke either me or Russ.
Yep.
I don't think you
Alternately,
can get us both, but
yeah,
you can
and
get either
then,
or.
but if you do that, you're gonna go down to Jolly on crackbacks.
Joey can't kill me on crackback right now.
I
No,
can't do
but-
much of anything.
but there's a good chance that Russ will be able to take you out on his turn, and I can guarantee you I can take you out on my turn, and you see it. Like there's no like
Well,
I
you can't
know.
be coy or cute
So-
about it. Like
Here's my thought on the matter. I'm 100% taking out Ham next if I get a turn,
that's
because like
so
if he,
Jarvis, you don't need to worry about me. Take out Russ. See, it solves the problem. Solves itself.
But then you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, I
Like,
know,
can
I'm
you
try- I'm
not just
trying
kill
to-
them both?
I can't because I only
It's
have
afflict
5.
3. Oop.
I only have
Yeah.
well, I only have 4 attackers. Because he just
Mm.
came in this turn. Granted, like Temet is quite large.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just swing Temet in? That
And
doesn't
who?
feel right.
I mean, you send 3. You just put the afflict zombie down. I mean, you send 3 at me or 3 at Russ, and we're done. Like that feels like the right play to me, and like dealer's choice who you're going after.
The reason why it doesn't feel the right choice to me is if I leave both of you alive,
Mhm.
you both feel like right now, even though you are at the lowest life totals, you still are both the biggest threat on board.
Sure.
So if I leave both of you alive, you kind of have to deal with each other.
That's fair.
Um,
But could we
That-
just incidentally kill you on the way by? Is the question.
Yeah.
you can. I don't. Based
Yeah.
off your board state, you can. Russ, I think if I would kill you, I don't think if I just swing all out at you, Russ could kill me. If I just swing like 1 or 2 at you, actually,
Mhm.
even though I'll still
Makes it a
have
lot
3
easier.
I still have 3 blockers available. And Russ, how many flyers do you have, Russ?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6. I could block the 2 big ones. Yeah, I don't think Russ, as it stands right now, can kill me on his turn
Okay.
because I'd be able to block his constructs.
Sure. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, so I think the proper answer is to go and swing Temet, Cemetery Reaper, and Undead Augur at Cam. Draw a card, and I'll discard this Underground River. So all of them, so they all get +4/+4, and then they all get +5/+5 except Cemetery Reaper. It only gets +4/+4. So it's 6, 7, 9, and they all have Afflict 3.
Pongify.
That'd be dope. Alas. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the spite block. I'm gonna put Zatalpa in front of I don't know that it matters. I'm gonna go ahead and put Zatalpa in front of the Augur. So I lose
Okay.
3 life from the Afflict.
Yep.
And then in combat, the Augur's gonna die, and then I will also die. So yeah.
And then I will lose 1 life and draw a card.
Very nice.
But getting pumped doesn't matter because it's a second. Because that happens after take damage. Well, after first strike damage. I mean, after regular damage, not first strike. At the beginning of my second
Right.
main phase, if a player was dealt damage by a zombie this turn, I mill 3 cards. Then we return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Get it. You know, if I'm gonna get knocked out first, I want it to be because my deck did the thing and everyone was scared.
Yeah.
So that's great.
I am milling Priest of the Crossing, Angel of
Alright.
Sanctions, and a Swamp. I don't know why I left Priest of the Crossing in this deck. Truth be told.
I also do not know.
It is a mystery to all.
I'm going to bring Hashaton to my hand.
Whoa!
You know, I hear that Hashdown's pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
No, I still haven't seen it win a game.
And then I will
Fair.
pass the turn.
All right.
You're not wrong. Also, do these zombies look less skeleton-y for you? Or are those acceptable?
Glad that they don't got a big
Yeah.
old dick hanging out of them.
Untap, upkeep.
But also, yes, those are slightly bit. No, well, actually, they really got like a skeleton looking head. The thing is, you got to have like a little bit of like girth to the arms, right?
Or
Stick
if you
arms
just
just
keep-
make it look like a skeleton.
Just give it a speech bubble that says brains, and then that makes it an instant zombie.
Oh, there you go.
Instant zombie.
That is true.
Or it's a
Instant zombie is
reminiscent
gonna get you.
skeleton.
I still don't know
Untap,
if this was the
upkeep,
correct
draw.
attack, but it might have been.
I think that we have this exact turn to find out.
Yeah, oh no, it won't be
Right,
long
this,
before we
this
know.
seems like a quandary that we're gonna really quickly figure out. Science is cool that way.
Right.
Mostly just because I don't know if killing Ham was the correct.
You
thing.
know, it could have gone either way. I'm not gonna be that guy who's like, "What are you doing, kidding me, man?" It's like, no, I get where you were coming from. That was totally fair.
All right, I'm gonna pay 3 and a
Now he's gonna
blue.
play something to give all his artifact creatures flying, and I'm fucked.
Yeah.
To play
But then so's Jolly, so it doesn't matter.
Glimmer of Genius. Scry 2, draw 2 cards, get 2 energy. So
Whoa.
up to 3 energy. Scry 2. There's going on the bottom.
You get 4
Actually-
energy for casting that spell, right?
Yep. I'm going to put 1 on the bottom. So I get another 4 energy. That brings me up to 7. Then I draw 2.
I had another upgrade in my hand that I didn't get to show off, but I did a drawing for it because I thought I was going to.
Mountain for turn.
Oh.
Trigger Nissa, gain 2 energy.
Very nice.
Jolly, how did it feel just sitting over there and no one wanted to kill you?
Okay, so do you want my honest answer?
All right, so
I'll answer on my turn. Well,
So-
if we'll see.
I'm going to pay 8 energy, going down to
Oh, it's
1,
getting picked for dodgeball all over again. Oh,
Very good.
to play an Aethertide Whale. It's a
That's a
6/4
good
with
one.
flying. When it enters, I gain 6 energy counters.
Very good.
So I go up to 7 again.
There you go.
I don't approve of how you're playing this, Russ. You're not even trying to get to 50 energy.
Trigger Aetherflux Conduit. I get 6 more energy. So that
Well, no, you won't. You used energy to cast it.
Oh, that's
not-
right.
You didn't pay mana.
You're right.
That's what makes me sad, because all I would be doing if I had Aetherflux Conduit out is going for 50, because I'm a greedy bitch.
and you are. I mean, that card is made for folks like you.
Yes.
And Russ is over here, like possibly about to
But
win the damn game.
Russ
Because he's
is
playing it.
Russ has played it the right
'cause-
way.
It turns out, like, oh, and you just get an obscene amount of energy you can use for all this other great energy stuff. Like that's a perfectly fine play.
1, 2, 3, and a green. All right, so we're going to pay 1, 2, 3, and a green. I take all damage. I'm going to play a Druid of Putrefaction. When it enters, starting with me, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment I don't control. Destroy each permanent chosen this way. So I'm going to choose... I'm going to start, and I'm going to choose the Jarvis's Door of whatever.
You know what?
And now it's Jolly's turn to choose something.
I also choose Jarvis's door.
Well, you know, extending an olive branch of Jolly, I will also choose my door.
There we go.
All right.
Hey, rock on. That was very.
Trigger something, and I get 4 energy.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're having a good game, when you could just say, trigger something, do all sorts,
none of us
go off.
question it.
And the other players aren't mad at it. You're just like, yeah, sure.
No, we're just like, yeah. I
Uh-huh,
bet.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, carry on. You crazy kids. Look, he hadn't even taken the instant that he cast off of his board yet. He's just been leaving it there. The hubris.
No, I took
Oh,
my
yeah.
instant off. Oh, the Glimmer of Genius. That's right. Oops.
Wait, did you put the Druid of Purification in the graveyard like it was just...
that goes out.
Yeah, that stays
Oh
out.
my goodness.
the
All right,
flex?
so yeah, this is going to be the flex.
My door.
I'm going to pay 8 again.
How am I supposed to get out of my house without my door?
11 minus 8 is 3.
I think it's 0.
You wish. I'm going to play an Elder Gargaroth.
Okay.
Woo, we Gargarothin.
Vigilance, reach, trample. It's 6/6. Trigger something? No. I paid energy for that.
Who could say if it triggers something,
I'm feeling triggered.
right?
Who can say where the wind goes?
A pump up jam right there.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I changed my mind.
That is your right.
I'm going to go back up to 11. Because part of my problem with this board state is I can't see all my cards.
I don't want to put anything else out because I can't keep track.
That's a great problem to have.
What a world.
Alright, so I am going to pay 6 energy.
Okay.
Going down to 5.
On the machine.
Aetherworks Marvel. Pay
Oh,
6
it's
energy.
Not on
Look
machine.
at
That's
the
the wrong answer.
top 6 cards in my library. I may pass a spell among them without paying mana cost. The rest go on the bottom. Learn no order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fun. That's fun.
That's like a dog.
There's a second tug. I'm just making a little diorama of all my upgrades. Some dope cards from the
Let's
past.
see.
I was gonna do the same thing once I got knocked out. Pull out all my upgrades.
Heck yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That
Yeah,
seems
you're
pretty
damn right,
good.
Psychic Tug.
All right, so I'm going to play an Aetherwind Basker for free.
Mmm.
When it enters or attacks, I gain energy for each an energy counter for each creature I control.
Seems good. Why are you grabbing your whole deck?
All right, so I have.
It's a 7/7 with Tremplays.
So I got
Okay,
1, 2, 3. It sees itself. 1, 2, 3, 4,
it's a
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 energy.
I'm of the opinion that this shouldn't just be a lizard; it should be a giant lizard with it being a 7/7.
Some
I
lizards
agree.
are that big.
Well,
fair.
it looks like they modeled it after a frilled dragon, so it should be a giant lizard. Because those things aren't that big.
Yeah, but magic though.
Um,
Magic lizards.
Call
that's
it what it
regular
is.
there.
It's freaking giant.
It can be giant, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't take away the magic from it.
Well, I gotta think, because if you think about the plane of Avishkar, how many lizards were printed in the set?
Well, that thing was probably actually from Merg. Well, no, because that wasn't. No, that is Avishkar. I was like, energy.
I'm going to pay 6
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying,
energy.
if that's the only lizard printed in the set, that's just how big they are there. That's not a giant lizard. That's just a lizard.
I don't know how many lizards there are on Avishkar or in its previous iterations.
6, 7.
So there you
I'm
go.
not an aficionado in lizard or energy cards.
I love lizards.
Could you have said that more weirdly?
Yes.
I love lizards.
Ooh, well done.
Hey, Jarvis. Jarvis.
Yeah. Yeah.
What gives all your creatures that destroyer thing?
Nothing destroys.
The afflict thing. I
The
think,
afflict
is
The
thing.
afflictor, that just makes you lose life if you block. It doesn't destroy.
Yeah, but what is it?
Eh, that's my lost Monarch of Ifnir. And if you just to let you know, if you only destroy it because of Gisam Grolf, I can cast it from my graveyard next turn.
Good. That's what I wanted to make sure of.
Because it is a zombie.
Zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey. I'm gonna chaos warp it. Chaos Warp the zombie.
Okay. What goodie do I get?
What
Just
mana
wonder.
did you use to cast that?
I use Aetherworks Marvel. So I
Oh, so
look.
you used you used 6 you redid Aetherworks Marvel again.
Yep, and I can
Oh.
do it one more time.
Well, you didn't verbalize it, so I just assumed
Oh,
you
sorry.
paid mana too.
Sorry. No, I use
It's
Aetherworks
cool.
Marvel. All right, so Chaos Warp
Okay.
Now,
So
isn't that a tap ability?
Where do you want me to cut?
that. Middle's fine.
Is it a tap ability for Aetherworks Marvel, Russ?
Oh, it is. I couldn't do that. Shit.
Well, you do have the mana available by tapping Thopters, and you're tapping Aethopter and your Midnight Clock.
But Aetherflux spins off the top. So
Oh,
I
the
didn't have
top.
access to the chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
So how do
I'm
we want
guessing
that
at this point, since I could just go through my deck, get the card out of there, and then reshuffle it because I don't know what order the cards were in anyway, and that should be a fine fix.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. Now I'll tap the Aetherworks Marvel, so I can't do it again.
Okay.
Then I am going to move to combat. I need to adjust some things. I'm going to make a Thopter from Loyal Apprentice. Has haste.
Where are you? There you are.
Alright, so the only things that have summoning sickness are these three.
Well, if that would have been a legal target, I would have been getting a God Eternal Oketra, which would have been sad, because I would have cast it.
Now, I do think that if Russ really wanted to,
He could kill you, yeah.
he could kill you or me.
I don't. Well, I don't know how much energy Russ has because it's all the way off to the side.
I have 9 energy.
Okay.
He has 9, and if he spends, if he spends 3 on combat, he can make another Aether Basker. It's a slightly smaller, but will get all that energy again. And it has trample and also buffs itself with the energy, as well as having big ass constructs to swing in with as well. So I think if you truly wanted to do it, he could kill either one of us.
Why were you giving him that line?
Because I'm still alive, right? If I was eliminated, I probably wouldn't have said anything, but since I'm alive, I'm allowed to say
1,
those things.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, no, because
7,
I saw that
8,
line too. I was hoping Russ
9,
didn't see it.
11, 12.
I'm hoping that by the good graces of me giving the idea that I can live.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's what I deserve.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so there's 13 13s right now.
So I'm like,
All right, so I moved to combat. I made a Thopter. This is the only one that
Okay.
can attack.
Joe, I also don't feel completely comfortable. Well, I only feel comfortable around you because of where my life total is. If I was at Russ's life total with your Reckless Fireweaver, I wouldn't feel comfortable around you either.
yeah, but Russ also couldn't kill your Ifni. So that also is just lethal on the table. You have a known amount of lethal against Russ, where I have an unknown amount of lethal.
Oh no, that's why.
against Russ.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I was Russ, I wouldn't feel comfortable either way.
Yeah, no,
Fair.
if I was Russ,
Oh, the
I would be
14
scared of
14s. I forgot
everybody.
the Soul Ring.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, if I was Russ, I'd be upset. I would be upset, then I would kill Jarvis, and then I would let Jolly St. Click win.
I wouldn't go
That's
that
what
way.
I would do if I was Russ.
I wouldn't
But-
go that way at all.
The end result of like playing to your outs is kind of where Russ is, and this out that like Jolly might not have it, you know, whereas like Jarvis it's face up, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 6 one, half dozen of another.
All right, I'm going to spend 3 energy.
Just don't attack me, because that would be an illegal move. You know.
That would be an illegal move.
I'm going to make an Aetherwind Basker.
I like that card.
I don't.
A card's so nice, he played it twice.
Thankfully, it's a little smaller.
This is true.
See, but what he could have done is he could have just stacked up the energy.
Yeah?
Yeah, just stacked up the energy.
And then drawn 7 cards? And just played a bunch of spells? Is that what
Yeah.
you wanted him to do?
Fuck.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
There you go.
It's 12. I'm out of dice. 18.
Oh, yeah,
Something
because
like
of
that.
constructs. If only you had like an Infinitoken.
Or a D20.
I don't feel like digging for my D20s. Because the Basker came in, it's an artifact creature. These go up again.
Yeah, oh, yeah, right. They also grow a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
All
That's the only
right.
thing growing a little bit, if you know what I'm saying.
Ayo.
Eggs.
All right, Jarvis, do you have any flyers?
See,
No.
Infinite Tokens also makes these awesome tags, and so you can just label stuff.
That is true.
You know,
All right, so I got
like
1, 2,
that
3, 4.
was a dick joke, and it's now been labeled appropriately.
Ah.
And thank you, Infinite Tokens, for letting the world know when I was making a subtle dick joke. All right.
Subtle. So subtle.
All right, so I'm
we
gonna
put a tag
attack.
on.
I'm gonna attack Jarvis with the Basker and both constructs.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. So I will chump the constructs, one with the Gisa Grolf, the other one with the zombie,
Okay.
and then I will double block the Basker.
All right. In response, I will pay 18 energy and make the Basker plus 18 plus 18. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
24. 4 times 6 is 24, right?
Yeah.
So 29, 29 with trample.
Okay, so these die 29, 29, 8, but they get +1/+1, so they're 10. So that's a 30, that's a 29, 29.
Yep.
So I will take 19 and go down to 2.
Sick.
All right. Now, for my next
All right.
trick,
Shock.
I'm going to sacrifice the Basker, the artifact Basker, because it's going to die anyway. And
I'm dead.
a Thopter.
I did.
Well, if Jolly puts 1 artifact on the battlefield, Rex's
I'm
Fire
dead.
Reaver puts you down to 1, and then you'd be dead to your own Phyrexian Arena. So,
Yes.
yeah,
That's pretty funny, but
that would be a
Yeah.
funny way to do it. Yeah.
All right, draw a card.
I don't know. Can Jolly play 1 artifact? We'll see. Let's find out. Yeah.
it'd be cool if I could.
Oh, no. I don't like that tone at all. Oh.
Well, that's about all I can do. So I'm going to put these 2 Thopters over here where you can see them. Along with all this other crap. And then I pass my turn.
Very, very cool. Untapping. Upkeeping. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's awful. That's a really, really terrible draw.
Oof.
Okay. Here is a Frontier Bivouac.
Gonna whack some bivs.
Yeah. Dang. What's the point? What's the point of any of this?
Yeah, I'll tell you now, Jolly.
Yeah.
Even if you don't make it that I die on my turn, I can't kill Russ still.
What?
Because I have I could get the afflict zombie back and do like get that going for me, but it still won't be enough for me to be able to kill Russ.
I'm not gonna play this Frontier Bivouac yet. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna pay. I feel like my least important color is gonna be these forests. So I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast a command sphere.
Ow. Okay, I want to die then.
On cast, I make a Thopter. The Thopter will enter,
And then I'm dead.
And then yeah. So Russ,
And-
you take
yeah.
2 damage.
Yep, I'm down to 6.
I'm gonna tap this for a blue, and then sacrifice it to draw a card.
See, I was right. I made it that I didn't die to Russ. I died to Jolly.
Mission accomplished?
Which, yeah, it is objectively better if you think about it.
Well,
Keep kicking
no.
my cat and he's going to claw me.
Well, no, I said that I wasn't going to die to that I didn't think I'd die to Russ. And that's why I didn't go and kill Russ.
Flyers do you have, Russ?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6? Oh yeah, one of them's huge as hell, isn't it?
It's a 6/4.
Pretty good. Bummer.
I'm sorry, 7. 7 flyers.
7, you say? I'm gonna pay. Yeah, because I don't think I can do it.
Just like Ham.
I'm gonna pay 3. I will cast a Midnight Clock.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to do that on your upkeep.
On
I will
cast,
take
I
one.
make a Thopter.
I will take
I
another
didn't
one.
know this before.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find my Nevin Raw.
Mm.
And then hoping someone would help me kill it to flip the board that way.
It's so close, but so far. We will pay a blue. Oh, wait a minute. Did I use that floating blue from the command sphere? I don't know if I did. What did I do? 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't. Okay. So that was the command sphere. That was that. Yeah, so the 1 blue and that. I'm going to sacrifice my clown robot and my clown car to draw a card.
Is that it?
Is what?
I was like, is that it? Will that take you to the win?
Oh, no, probably not. I'm gonna pay 1, 2 to cast a a Mech Titan core.
Love that card.
On cast, I make a Thopter.
I already took my 2.
Okay. And then, I don't think anything has haste.
Man, it's so close.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast for 1 red Blasphemous Act.
There we go.
That's a thing.
Hang on, I might have a response.
I figured you might.
Well, let's see.
Let's have 1 blue,
Yeah.
2 blue,
Yeah.
and then sacrifice those 2 artifacts to draw a card.
Oh, I thought he had a counter spell somewhere.
I will sack 1 blue, 2 blue, draw a card. One blue, 2 blue, sacrifice them, draw a card. Tap 2 artifacts, sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card. What gives them? Tap
You
an
have 2
untapped
more
artifact.
artifacts you can tap.
I will tap the Aetherdrift Conduit for 1 blue, Midnight Clock for 2 blue. I sacrifice the 2 constructs. Draw a card.
Well, that's it.
And that's it.
Did it happen?
Everything dies.
All right. Good.
Now can Jolly deal 2 damage before Russ can deal 25?
Yeah.
Reasonable question. Yeah.
It's a reasonable question indeed.
Yeah, Mech Titan 4 does just have a crew cost.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, you don't do it often because
Do
it's not
4
great.
on the ground.
Yeah.
And then land for turn. I will play the bivouac. I thought I was gonna find another one at some point, but I didn't. I pass.
All right, untap. Upkeep. Put another counter on my Midnight Clock.
Oh right, I still have that.
Draw.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I have not been keeping up with how many counters it has. Not at all. I thought I was already gonna die. I'm just gonna say it has 3.
That sounds right.
Oh, I got a bunch of energy. Hang on.
You did have many permanents go to the graveyard.
Yeah, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got 15 energy.
Yeah, you do. So, good luck digging. Go get what you need.
All right. You play a forest for turn.
It's a good one.
Pay 1 green.
Okay.
1 blue.
Okay.
1 red. 1 colorless.
Okay.
And 2 from the cell ring to bring back
the
Saheeli.
Ring. There she is.
Trigger Aetherflux.
Get 4. Oh no, wait, hold on.
Now I get 8 or 6.
Yeah, you're gonna get 6. because it actually cares about the mana spent to
3.
cast it.
Yep.
Pretty good. I'm about to get beat down by some 5/5s.
1 green. I'm going to take a damage for 2 green.
So you go to 1.
Yep. 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Elder Gargaroth.
Fuck.
So I'm going to make
No!
5 energy.
It doesn't have haste though. Ginger Brute off the top. Wait. Oh
yeah,
no,
but
because you
now he can make it.
it's gonna gain life here. Yeah, never mind.
Ah, nerds. Oh no. That blows a chunk and a homunculus. Okay.
1.
Now I really want an altar of Fibblethip that's just like a little overweight with the type line Chunkmunculus. That just makes me really happy.
All right, I'm going to pay 6 and tap the Aetherworks Marvel.
That sounds good and free.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now which is better, Chunkmunculus or Humchunculus?
Oh, homunculus is pretty good.
That's pretty solid, right? Anyway, I'm having too much fun with this. Thank you for that.
All right, I think I got to cast the one with the machine. Draw cards equal to the highest mana value amongst artifacts you control.
Right, which is?
6.
Seems good.
Aetherflux Conduit. 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How fast Russ's rebuilding is disgusting.
Do what?
It's energy.
How fast Russ's rebuilding is disgusting.
Energy
It's
do energy.
pretty
Big
good.
E. Yeah.
Energy doing
good.
energy things.
I wouldn't know.
Moving to... Oh, wait, I played... No, I didn't. I didn't play an artifact. I played a creature that was not a thing. I can play, however, a land for turn, I believe. So I'm going to
I
do
cannot
that.
stop you.
I'm going to play a forest for turn.
Oh, from the Aetherflex Marvel?
Yeah. When I drew 6.
It says you may cast a card.
No, yeah, I did, and then I cost 1 with the machine.
Oh, from that thing. One with the
Yep.
machine. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And there you go. Gucci gumdrops.
Then I'm going to pay 1 green.
A tune?
Tune with Aether.
Yeah.
Search my library for a basic land card, put it in my hand, then shuffle.
Seems good.
I'm going to get... I don't have to reveal it, so... Oh, I do have to reveal it. I'm going to get a forest. It goes in my hand. I get 2 energy. And I shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle.
Do.
Truffle shuffle. Do. Alright. Cut. Moving to combat.
Pieces. All right.
This is my last resort. I'm going to pay 3 energy.
Yep.
Going down to 1, so I'm going to make this 6 because I miscounted to begin with.
Good reason to do that.
I'm going to create an Elder Gargaroth. 6/6, Vigilance, Reach, Trample. I'm going to go ahead and swing at Jolly for 6. I'm going to gain 3 life.
Well, it'll be 5. Right, so Healer makes a 5/5 version?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, 5. I still gain 3 life, though.
Yep.
And then that move to end step, that dies. And I pass.
Pass.
Pass the turn, but I have to discard the hand size. So hang on. 1, 2.
Yeah, you'll also need to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to discard a Frontier Bivouac, Rootbound Crag, and a Forest. Those are permanents that enter my graveyard, so I get 3 energy. Then I pass my turn.
Oh man.
All right, I get a counter there.
What's up with these energy decks? Just beating up on these zombie decks.
All right. Very
I'm gonna
consistent.
pay 4.
I feel very confident saying the energy deck is significantly better than the zombie deck. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
I say that, but I
Druid-
could have killed Russ, but then I would
a
have just been
Druid
dead to
of Purification.
100%.
Hey.
Hey.
I think you got so much energy. You can make so many copies of things. You just discarded down to hand size. And so I think making you have to do the midnight clock is funniest. Because that will go off on your upkeep. So I'm going to choose for my thing your Aether Flux Marvel as the artifact I want to destroy.
The Aetherworks Marvel. I will also choose the Aetherworks Marvel.
Very good.
But I do get 1 energy as it goes into the graveyard.
Cool. And then I'm going to pay 6 and cast a duplicate and exile your Elder Gargaroth thing.
Love duplicate.
All right.
Nice.
And then... and Sahili's a 4/4.
Saheeli is a 4/4.
All right, I pass.
Yeah, and that duplicate or that Elder Gargoth's never coming back. You can.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's not O-ring style. It's just gone forever.
All
Got it.
right.
It's imprinted.
Put a counter on the midnight clock. There we go.
Upkeep. Counter on the midnight clock. Midnight clock.
So now you got to shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library and draw 7 cards. And then you exile the midnight clock.
Yep. Do that. Exile that.
It's Joe. You didn't want me to die. I actually added a mill piece to my deck.
Hey.
I do like that you did that.
It was patient rebuilding.
I like mill. I like patient rebuilding. I think that one's very funny.
I was self-milling a lot. Well, actually, not. It all went through my hand.
It did.
100%.
The thing about it is that like I'm still on a pretty bad clock because regardless of what he puts out in copies, it could just be copying lands and there's still 5/5.
Right.
Like, it
Yeah.
kills everything I play.
Well, you've got a 6/6 there in duplicate, so that's something.
Oh, is that true? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. I need to read my cards. A 6/6
Yeah,
dupe.
it's a 6/6 beast. It doesn't become a copy of Elder Gargaroth, but it gets its stats and creature types.
Cool. 6/6. All right, so I can kill whatever Sahili
Well,
makes.
yeah. I mean that's a wall that those Sealy tokens can
Yeah.
smack into. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Wish I
Something.
had my soul ring back.
1, 2,
I mean, yeah, that'd be nice.
3, 4, 5. So I'm going to pay 5 and 2 blue
Mm-hmm.
to play an Aether Squall Ancient. It's a 6/6 Leviathan with flying. At the
Yeah.
beginning of my upkeep, I get 3 energy. I may pay 8 energy to return all other creatures to their owner's hands. I'm going to do that
Seems
now.
good. Ah, okay.
Actually,
All other creatures?
hang on. Hang on. I'm not going to do that yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'm going to get 7 energy. So that's 3 here and then another 4.
Russ is getting there. He's already at 28.
Yep.
One, two, three, four. You're not going to believe this, but you saw me shuffle. You saw me cut. Aetherworks Marvel.
Sick.
I'm going to get an energy from Sahili.
Okay. And then also,
Four more.
what? 4 more from Caston?
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
6.
All right.
And 3. So that's 18, 24, 33.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of mana. I'm going to pay 6.
Okay.
Tap the Marvel. Look at the top 6 cards in my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The sheer amount of energy that thing makes is silly. It's absurd.
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
How big is Duplicant? It's a 6/6?
It's a 6/6, yeah. Is it about to not be?
Actually, you know what? This is random order. Yeah, it's random order. All right. So for my free cast, I'm going to play Confiscation Coup. I'm going to get 4 energy.
Nice. This is a good one.
And then I'm going to pay 6 energy to take your duplicate.
Yeah. That's a good one. There you go. You have it.
Yeah, and it's a 6/6 because it has the Gargoth imprinted on it. Yeah.
Right. Now, unfortunately, it has summoning sickness. Wait,
Yep.
does it? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it
when
just
you-
came into your control.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you gain control of it, they always have a brand new instance.
All right.
Yeah, except now you're doing what you did last game and you're making copies of it and just decimating Jolly's board.
This is true.
You're right, because I'm going to move to my move to combat. I'm going to pay 3 energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a copy of the duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
And is duplicate creature or target?
When it enters the battlefield,
Non-token
you-
creature.
Non-token creature.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to take the Druid of Petrification.
You have done it.
And that is technically now a what? 3/3?
Oh yeah, because I guess it enters as a 5/5 and then becomes a 2/2? Or is it a 2/3?
Oh no, it enters as a 5/5. So
Yeah, but duplicate enters as a 2/4 usually, and then its ability changes it to whatever the thing it exiles.
but it comes
Yeah.
in as a 5/5. So
It comes in as a 5/5, but if you exile
I
a
get it.
creature
No,
with
I get it.
duplicate, it becomes
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a 2/3?
Yes.
All right. Doesn't matter. It's only going to stick around for a minute anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit Jolly for 12. 13. Yeah, 12. With the duplicate.
Well, that duplicate can't attack.
Oh, wait. That can't attack. That can't attack. So I can only attack
Yeah.
you for 2. Huzzah.
Yeah, I take 2.
And then go to end of step. That dies. And pass my turn.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Unfortunate. Just very, very unfortunate. I guess I could cast my commander? What does that do for me? Gives me something for him to have to exile? Not great. Not very good. Um... 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Doesn't put quite enough counters on it, does it? I need 12. Sure. We'll do... But I might have to. No, we don't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. There's Pia Nalor! Haha! It's me, Pia.
Pia Zadora.
Okay, yeah. I'll put 2 more counters on this. And then I will pass. We'll pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna
Another counter. Yeehaw, we did it.
untap tap.
Getting there.
We're getting there.
Keep draw.
Hey, yeah.
Hey yeah.
What?
Hey yeah. All right, I'm gonna play an island for a turn.
Very good.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2 colorless for a decoction module.
Okay.
Whenever a creature I control enters, I gain 1 energy. Triggers Sahili, gain an energy.
So you gain how many energy for casting that?
Oh, and then 2 from the Marvel. So then I get 6 plus 1.
1 for your turn.
6. Then I'm going to pay 1 blue, 2 blue, and 2 for the Sol Ring to play a Whirler Rogue. It's a human rogue artificer. So it triggers Sahili, I gain 1 energy. When it enters, I create 2 Thopters.
Very good. And you also get how much for casting it? 5?
4.
4.
So that goes up to 6.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, did you get your 3 on your upkeep from your ancient?
I did not get my 3 on my upkeep for my ancient.
You get 3 on your upkeep from your ancient.
Forgot about that. Ancient and groove. All right, I'm gonna pay 2 green, 1. I'm sorry, green and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Explosive vegetation.
Rampaging Aetherhood.
That's a good one too.
It's a 4/4 trample ward 2. At the beginning of my upkeep, I gain energy equal to the creature's power. I may pay 1 or more energy. If I do, I may put that many +1/+1s on it. I doubt we're going to make it to my upkeep, but it's there just in case. I'm just trying to get some more energy. That's another 5. So we'll go 3 here, +2.
Right. Okay.
So that is 12, 24, 36, 34.
Seems good.
All right. I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 3 energy. 2 plus 1. Going down to 5. Trigger Sahili. I'm going to actually make a copy of the duplicate. Trigger targeting Pia Nolar.
All right. In response, I will tap to crew this.
Okay.
So your duplicate is a 2/4.
All right. Cool.
Well, actually, so the duplicate imprinted Pia.
Yeah.
When Pia left the battlefield, did you put it back to the command zone?
I did.
Then it would no longer see it in exile.
Oh. So I guess it's a 5/5?
Yeah, it sure is.
Cool. I'll take it.
I don't think you have a choice.
This is also true.
All right. So I'm going to then tap my 2 untapped Thopters to give my 6/6 Aether Squall Ancient. Actually, it has flying. So let's give the 6/6 duplicate unblockable. And I'm going to swing 6, 12, 23. No, 12, 17.
17?
Hang on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
17. How big's the Mecha Titan core?
A 2/4.
18, 19, 20.
So if I block the 5/5, how much am I taking?
If you block the 5/5, you've got 12, 16.
I'll do that then.
All right.
And I'll go to 2.
Man, oh man.
My Mech Titan core has died.
Copy of Pia will die. Wait, no, I'm not at my end step yet. I'm going to pay 6.
Yeah.
Tap the Aetherworks Marvel.
Yeah.
See if I can get something to finish you off. 2, 3, 4.
I'm feeling like I
5,
should have
6.
swung 1 zombie at Russ and 1 zombie at Ham and let Russ kill Ham and then finish the game.
You know, that might have been a good way to do it. Yeah. You know, but this is giving me plenty of time to do a little Infinite Tokens photo shoots. That's fun. Gotta get the pictures for socials. You know.
I really want to do that, but I should probably do this instead. I'm going to play a Sahili Sublime Artificer. No, I'm not. Play the Aethertide Whale for free. I get 6 energy counters. So 1 and then 5. That's literally all I can do.
My turn?
It's your turn.
All right. Upkeep.
Russ, I'll be disappointed if you don't gain 15 energy next turn and activate.
we all know you can.
And then while I'm still on my upkeep, we'll put another counter here to take it to 12. Exile this, shuffle this all back.
I would say, can we get Blasphemous Act Part 2? But it didn't work too well in Part 1.
Right. It bought a turn.
I would take it.
Don't you know? Don't you know that's the sound of a man?
I'll draw a total of 8 cards. Come on, Heart of the Cards. Please give me what I need. All right. Cut me, anyone?
Nope, I'm good. Untap up, keep drawing a card.
I will
What'd you
play a
get?
command tower. Let's see. What do you
Was
got
it everything
there?
you wanted?
It's all I ever wanted. It's all I ever needed. Yeah.
Do you have any flyers?
Yes, I have a 6/4 flyer.
A 6/4 flyer. That's a pretty good type of flyer to have.
And a 4/4 Trample Ward 2 and a 2/2 and a. That's it.
I think from now on, if anyone asks me that question and I don't have any, I'm going to start saying "Go fish."
I love it.
I gotta think. I don't want to, but I simply must. I think the one flyer might be all. I think that's what's gonna get me here. Unless I got something real sneaky that I don't see yet.
You know what's funny about this? Energy is actually my least favorite mechanic.
Yeah.
Which I believe Jolly actually knew from when I'm like, energy, when I bought that box of Kaladesh. I'm like, energy? That's stupid. I hate it.
Energy is stupid and I hate it too. Give me a redraw, but does that help? Might be bad. Might be bad. Might be bad. Everything might just suck. Whatever. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, can't leave that mana that way, can we? Do it like. It's just bad no matter what. Is there a way to do this without dying? Sorry, I'm in the tank. I don't want to be, but I am. We're gonna pay 4 for a Saheeli, the Filigree Master.
Ooh.
And I think I'm gonna +1. I get to scry 1, and then I may tap an untapped artifact, and if I do, I draw a card. Okay, we're going to bottom that. And then I will tap an untapped artifact to draw a card.
Okay.
I didn't get it. I didn't do it.
Oh no.
Go blast act number 2.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. But I will at least do this just because it's a thing that I think is funny. Which also does go infinite if you pick a different Saheeli. But I got this Saheeli. Here she is. But if you a funny thing you can do real quick, just for the audience at home, if you're really feeling freaky. So which Saheeli is it? Not Filigree.
I think it's Saheeli Ray, isn't it?
Yeah, so
The 3-drop?
Saheeli Ray. If you decide that you want to at the beginning of combat use this one to turn Saheeli Ray, which is the one that has the -2 where you create a token copy of a creature. Once you have created the version of her that is a 5/5 that is also a planeswalker, you can then just keep minusing to it, picking itself over and over and over and over again, and get infinite ETB triggers off of your own Saheeli Ray. So that's fun. That's not what I'm doing. I'm losing. The turn. I don't have energy. You win again, Russ.
Okay, and
Untap.
Russ get to 50 energy on his turn.
Now let's find out. Like, that's the important part. Untap.
Because
I
if Russ doesn't get to 50 energy on his turn, did he actually win?
I gotta
get
say,
trigger
2025
rampaging
so far.
Aetherhood.
Looking-
Put
Looking
4
pretty for us. Just saying.
energy counters.
So, what I'm getting from 2025 is
Draw.
that Russ needs to play precons.
Hey, I upgraded this one, and Urza put in some work.
Yeah, Urza does.
But it was a precon and an upgraded
24,
precon.
36, 39.
I do really like how these cards look, though. They're gorgeous.
And does it also say that Wizards knows what they're doing better with precons than what we do because Russ upgraded the least?
I mean,
I'm going to play an Overflowing Basin for turn, just because.
Very good. Yeah.
And I think I just swing all in.
Ah, yeah, you killed me.
So Russ
I
lost because he
lost.
didn't make 50 energy. Got it.
I was going to
I
try.
lost.
I was going to try, but like I didn't want to drag on.
I get it. I
I
get
appreciate that. Yeah.
you.
I forgot
Good
the other 3, so
games.
that's actually 6. So I actually up to 12, 24, 36, 42. So I was close.
No.
That
But you
was
didn't
close.
get there.
But, let's keep the main thing the main thing, Jarvis.
Yeah,
the
I'm
main thing's
thinking
the main
that-
thing.
What I really should have done is I should have just swung with 2 zombies. One at Ham, one at Russ. Left Ham alive. Make it that Russ had to go and swing at Ham to go and try to kill him. So that way I didn't take as much damage. And then
Yeah.
possibly be able to go and survive.
Well, if Jolly had come up with a couple blockers, I was just going to flicker the one thing to send all creatures back to their owner's hands except for it, the 6/6.
Yeah, I was really excited at the notion of you doing that because I would have had duplicate back. And so I think that you got to win because you specifically didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have only
Yeah.
been bad
Reloading
for you.
duplicate would have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I
bad.
understand that. Like that would have been bad for me. That's why I didn't do it because
That's
that would have given.
and that
him-
is a smart call.
But that's it.
Ah.
That's it for us.
Well, Russ,
That's
you're the one that's
actually
gotta do the
holy shit.
sign-off.
That's like 3 games, right? 3 games this year.
Yeah, you're on a bit of a hot streak.
You're on a tear, actually. Yeah.
All right, nice. Well, I will take my win graciously. Thank everybody for coming to hang out with us. Don't forget, if we misplayed, don't forget to throw it down in the comments. Let us know.
Mhm.
Timestamp if
Put us on the
possible.
blast.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, legitimately let me know how many time counters I was supposed to have on that clock, because that might have been crucial and I have no idea.
Yeah, that might have made a
So
huge
I
difference.
either
Who knows?
cheated and still lost, or I should have been in a
Just
better spot
punted
than I
so
was.
hard. Yeah.
Or hilariously, maybe it was actually 3.
Yeah, maybe we're
My
dead
math
on
was
and we're making a big deal out of nothing. Yeah.
perfect.
All right.
Good
So
stuff.
thanks everybody for coming out. And a scene.
Gene. I'll be seeing you later.
Finish them.